Welcome to the March 2023 edition of Corporate Reporting Insights. Now, this edition consists of 6 parts with 15 great practical articles explaining the latest developments around financial reporting and sustainability. Now, we start this edition with part 1, sustainability. Our very first article explains how the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, the ACCC, lifts the lid on greenwashing. Then in the next article, we discuss a few takeaways from the recent Sustainability Leaders Summit here in Melbourne, and BDO was a sponsor of this particular event. In the third article, we discuss some of the findings from the recent CFO Outlook Survey report. Now, this report is prepared by BDO in the US on an annual basis. The 2023 report is entitled The Resilient Middle Market, and it captures the views of 625 middle market CFOs in the USA. In the next article, we discuss what your business needs to consider when making an emissions reduction plan. Now, we all know you have to start with an initial or baseline carbon footprint calculation or measurement, but what then? What are the next steps? In the next article, we look at ESG and digitization, and we explore what technology's role would be or could be in enabling ESG. In the next article, we look at a BDO global publication on the European Sustainability Reporting Standard E1, climate change. So it's an at-a-glance publication. We also invite you to attend our next sustainability webinar on the 12th of April, and also to register for the rest of the series. You can also watch our most recent ESG webinar, and we looked at the TCFD recommendations as well as the imminent standards to be issued by the ISSB, that is IFRS 1 and IFRS S2. In part 2, we look at 2 new e-learning courses. So BDO Australia has recently released 2 new e-learning courses for our clients. The one is on IFRS 10, Consolidated Financial Statements, and the other one, AASB 1058, so Income of Not-for-Profit Entities. In part 3, we look at Australian developments, and in particular, we note that the Payment Times Reporting Regulator has published its 3rd data set from large businesses covering their payment practices for their small business suppliers. And we discuss some insights from that publication. In part 4, we look at preparing general purpose financial reports. First of all, we look at increasing interest rates and the impact on discounting provisions. And then we also look at the question, when is a provision no longer a provision? We know that provisions are accounted for under IAS 37 or AASB 137. And financial liabilities are accounted for in terms of AASB 9 or IFRS 9. And those 2 standards have different rules. So it's important to know whether you've got a provision within IAS 37 or a financial liability under IFRS 9. In part 5, we look at not-for-profit entities, and it's really 2 reminders. The first one, to have your say on proposals to simplify accounting for private sector not-for-profit Tier 3 entities by 31 March 2023. That really is a mouthful. And then the next one is a reminder to have your say on a number of not-for-profit accounting issues, income recognition, control, related party disclosures, and many more. And then finally, in part 6, we look at public sector entities. The AASB has recently issued their long-awaited fair value measurement guidance for not-for-profit public sector entities, and we explain some of those guidance and principles. Now, we really hope you enjoy this edition of Corporate Reporting Insights. Please feel free to contact our team if you need any further assistance or if you would like to discuss your corporate reporting needs.